Hey, welcome back. I hope everybody is having a great Monday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, we're looking at the final wave of the Masters of the WWE Universe, and we'll be looking at CHYNA. Today, we'll be looking here in the package only. We'll look at the beautiful artwork she comes with, and the items she comes with as well. Of course, she's supposed to be representing She-Ra in this particular crossover universe, alright? And have a lot of fun. Now, of course, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope everyone hits that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all brands of Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at CHYNA. All right, this should be a nice, quick little review here, okay? And here she is in the packaging. Now, this is, as far as retail or single-carded figures, she is the second to last figure to get. All we have left is, of course, Rey Mysterio, and we do still have that Hogan Stone Cold right here in the front, right here in the Rattlesnake Mountain Ring. So we still have a couple more figures to take a look at still. But as far as single-carded figures, she is, is the second to last figure to be released in single-carded form. All right, but there she is in the packaging. Of course, you have the Masters of the Universe logo here. You got those blue rocks blasting around it, giving vintage and style to that, classic look of the Masters of the Universe with the red rocks blasting around it. You got the ninth wonder of WWE Eternia. And there she is, old CHYNA right there, with her own version of the famous winged tiara right there. Looks good. I love the face sculpt. It looks great. The purple look of the She-Ra outfit right here. I have She-Ra. If you know my history of She-Ra, especially in the Origins line, you know how my struggles or my mini versions of She-Ra I've collected over the years. And check it out. I've quite a few videos on the channel about that. I think I have like 5 different versions of She-Ra in my collection before I finally got one to unbox. But as you can see, it's very similar with the little gem right there. Her own version, of the tiara or the wing crown or mask right there. There she is. Highly posing power right there. Even the wrist bracelets are very similar. All right, looks really good. There she is. All right. The much more updated, smaller kneecaps right there. And I believe, with we didn't get a whole lot, of female figures in the WWE, the Masters of the WWE Universe. I think we got Becky Lynch and Stephanie McMahon. And I think for all the figures, of the female figures, I believe that they never had that bigger, bulkier knees that we saw in, like, Wave 1 of the original Origins line, like Tila and Evil Lynn. So that's one thing that's pretty cool, very unique. The fact that all the knee joints for the females were much smaller, than, like with all the female figures that came out later in the Origins line, right there. But there she is. There's CHYNA. And she comes with a soft, good cape, like She-Ra does. Okay, it's black, right there, the soft, good cape. Now, what's interesting else, what she comes with, and we'll look in the back right here. So there's the back right there. She comes with that classic vintage style comb or axe comb that the vintage She-Ra or even that 35th anniversary She-Ra figure came with. Now, what's interesting about that? First of all, look at the beautiful artwork right here. Taking on Macho Man here. You got the Snake Mountain ring right there, beautiful. There she is. No sword, no shield, unfortunately, but she does come with this, vintage tribute comb and axe right there, like the vintage She-Ra and any of the Princess Power figures back in the 80s probably had. There's the cross cell. We looked at Stone Cold yesterday. And there's old Rey Mysterio, which we'll look at tomorrow. And we'll compare him to his second, from Wave 2, his first version of Rey Mysterio. Now back to about CHYNA here. Now what's interesting about this is, as you can see, there's no real hair. There's no Barbie style-esque hair here. It's plastic. So I don't know why. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably to pay tribute to She-Ra, with the comb axe right there, because you can't comb her hair. It's all plastic, like like the vintage Origins figure with the plastic hair here. But what's interesting, like, she does not come with her own version of the shield or sword or anything other weapons. So it's a very interesting choice of weapons that she comes with. But I do like the soft good black cape she comes with, and with all the figures from this particular brand of the Masters of the Universe to the vintage Origins line here to Turtles of Grace. Any Origins figures, you can mix match, you can change it up, and you can, create your own version of She-Ra. You can do like an evil version of She-Ra if you want, with the black cape, or that, the silver tiara with this version of She-Ra. And speaking of She-Ra, we are, getting that 40th anniversary cartoon collection, I believe, of She-Ra coming very soon, and I'm very interested in getting her in the collection. I hope this will, start. I hope, the Princess of Power line in Origins. I think that would be an awesome wave or line to collect for in Origins. Even the black boots. If you want to give her the black boots, with the She-Ra, or you pop the head off and put you can come up with some really amazing figures. And that's one thing I always say about the Origins line, is how easy and how cool it is to customize your figures if you are a loose collector. Now, I collected this line very late, after it ran, and so I was only able to get inboxed, and I'm going to keep them inboxed. I prefer them that way in my collection. But if you are a loose collector, I'm sure you have come up with some amazing, some really cool figures in your collection, as far as swapping heads and arms and armor and weapons. I mean, it's up to your imagination, and your imagination you can go wild with it. But she looks amazing. CHYNA looks great. She does come with her own unique comic right there. There she is, alongside this version of the Dead Man. It's supposed to be like Scareglow. And there's that Macho Man again, that NWO Hordak version of Macho right there. All right. As you can see, she is standing in front of that Grayskull ring. Beautiful artwork right there. All right. Armed with battle axe for beautification. All right. Awesome. Really cool. And I feel like this line could have gone longer. I really do. I think this line, with all the variety of wrestlers in the world of WWE and even WCW, this is a line that could have gone longer. I'm not too sure why it ended as it did for this final wave here. Maybe, I don't know. I can only guess. At this point, if you know exactly why, maybe because it wasn't selling. I that's probably the most safest reason is the fact that they never was stopped selling. But if you know for sure why this line ended so abruptly, this line did eventually give us the Superstars line, which is pure wrestling figures, and of course the Origins Master Universe line. So in a way, it didn't stop. It just broke off into different brands for Mattel in the Origins line. So in a way, it's still going. This is different with different brands, from the Superstars line and with Origins. But still, as far as CHYNA is concerned, she looks absolutely amazing right there. So cool, guys. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of old CHYNA here, from the She-Ra version of CHYNA. Alright guys, I'd like to take time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. And like I said before, with this line here, it's the same as any Origins brand. Same height and scale with any female figures that come out, throughout the entire history of Origins, with vintage to cartoon collection. Well, cartoon collection is a little bit small, like a little bit taller, my apologies. To the Turtles of Grayskull, to the Superstars line, all the brands of the Origins brand, they all can mix and match. Head can pop off, the arms can pop off. You can pop off from the waist. You can mix and match. You can create some really cool figures, like I said, and this really cool Origins brand here. So amazing, absolutely fully articulated with the arms, with the with the legs and boots, everything. Really cool. Oops. All right. But there you go. Once again, there's old She-Ra version of CHYNA. All right. Now, once again, I'd like to take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. All right. And once this line is done, we'll come back to this line from time to time. Look at some of my favorite versions and some of my, some of my less favorite versions of this particular line. Like I said, this line was very easy to collect after it was done. If you are new to my channel, I'm sure a lot of you have heard this already on my channel. This brand or this line was very easy to collect off of eBay. I was able to get them at a very good price. I was getting a lot of discounts when I was showing interest in collecting this line, and I was getting like a lot of 40% off, 35% off, 50% off, because of how so it's this line. I feel like this line ended abruptly, and it ended so quickly. But before then, a lot of sellers were collecting these figures like crazy, and now they have so much in their warehouse, and they're stocked up with many of these figures, and they're just trying to get rid of them. When I was collecting these, and that's why I was getting such big discounts on these figures, because they had so many in stock, and they were just trying to get rid of them, to move them out of their warehouses and stuff like that. And so, it might still be, it still might be the case. So if you are interested in getting this line, which is still a great line, it's an amazing line. This is the grandfather. I always call this the granddaddy, the one that started it all. Got it started in the origins, figure hunting. At least for me, in a way. Even though I started with the vintage origins figures. This line right here, started back in 2019, roughly the same time as that Prince Adam He-Man 2-pack started. That power. I think it was a PowerCon 2-pack. This line was starting up with with their own figures in the Masters of the Universe. So great line, all right. And it's kind of sad it's done now, but if it came back, if they did if they started selling these figures again, in this particular universe, I'll be down to get these amazing figures. All right. All right, guys. All right. Enough of me rambling on. But I love talking with you guys, all things Master Universe. It's amazing, and I love talking with you guys. All right. But once again, I want to thank my subscribers. Please hit that notification bell when upload new videos. And tomorrow, we're going to be looking at Rey Mysterio, who's supposed to be representing Stratos in this particular universe. All right, with the look and the outfit here. Of course, this is his second figure out of the first one. The first one came out in Wave 2. But we'll take a look at him much closely, and we'll compare him to his second Wave figure. Came out in part of Wave 2. All right. So, I hope you guys have a great Monday. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.